All of these together make a bunch, right? And that's like a family, that's like a school, and that's like a whole bunch of people doing something together. And that's one of the ways that you honor someone. I think that we honor Mrs. Welch every day by sitting on our mats, for example, by learning, by all the things that we do to make our school very special. Exactly, Rowan. And so Mrs. Welch can touch kid like Rowan is just turned 2. Hey, Mrs. Welch barely knew him. And George didn't even start here until after Mrs. Welch was gone. But her spirit and her idea of starting this school is like a big circle. When we talk about that, will the circle be unbroken? That's what it is. It's a really wonderful thing. I can't even tell you guys how nice it is to see the effect that she has on so many people. Exactly. Avatar? Okay, we're gonna get to the cave. No.
We'll do the
Bunch of the poem.
the poem and then.
Okay. You don't want to. You don't want to say it. No, I know. It's hard.
It's hard for the evening. I'll say something.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna read a poem that I think is really, really neat because it describes the kind of Mrs. Welch started a school. Do you know any other school that's in a greenhouse? Have you ever seen, Caleb? Can you take your head out of there, please? Do you know any other school that's in a greenhouse? Have you ever seen a school like this?
No.
Have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
No.
Well, a lot of people come by and they say, that's just crazy. Who on earth would think of doing something like that? That's crazy. And you know what? Mrs. Welch and Miss Julia and I and everyone who comes here and all of our staff, all of our teachers and all the parents and all the kids have to be a little bit crazy, the good kind of crazy, that says, you know what? We're going to do things our way. It doesn't have to be the same as every other school. You don't have to do the same thing as everyone else because each one of us is different and each one of us is special. And we can do crazy things sometimes. And that's what this world